Hey Barry, it's Brad again.
Hey, this is Jonas again.
And once again, man, you have our support in what you do
Oh yeah,
and what you stand for. And we just watched this video of,
Fox and Friends.
yep, and I totally disagree with Ann
Anne
Hayes,
Hayes. Yeah.
and I totally agree with you, Barry, in what you were saying. You know, no, go ahead.
Well, Anne Hayes is a former DA agent. She Drug Enforcement Administration there. I mean, the DAA has been in more corrupt things and activities than anyone in the world. Like, you know, the. I mean, I shouldn't really say this because they'll probably bust my door in, but whatever. Um, you know, I mean, I just want to add a real quick disclaimer to this video and all other videos that we do on controversial subjects with Jonas and Brad. Um, this disclaimer is anything we say is merely our opinion, and because of the First Amendment, we're allowed to give our opinion. Freedom of
Freedom of
speech.
speech.
Rock on. Love it. Yeah, so, that's just our disclaimer. I mean, feel free to try to put us in jail, man, for speaking our mind, but, whatever.
This is our
Um,
opinion, and we're voicing it.
yeah, we're just voicing it. So yeah, this is once again a disclaimer from this video and all videos that we do, or
All
that
of them.
and the few that I have to other responses for anyone who might be looking at this who is with the law enforcement agency. If you ever looked at it, actually you might find something interesting, something you could learn or whatever. I mean, I'm not the brightest fucking bulb in the batch, but and he isn't either. But we're pretty intelligent people. I mean, we definitely know our rights, and I mean, Brad's definitely a lot more knowledgeable about his civil rights and his rights as a human being. And the amendment. Actually, let's talk to Barry about the Fifth Amendment that you have. You know what the Fifth Amendment is? It's if I'm right, it's either the right not to self-incriminate or it's the right of what do they call that? It's the thing where, like, when you're in court and you plead the fifth.
When you plead the fifth,
Yeah.
it's basically pleading silence.
Yep.
You know.
Basically saying I'm not going to incriminate myself and or give you the opportunity to allow me to incriminate myself. And I also like no contest, man. That was great. It was a great idea from. I mean, don't get me wrong. The government does come up with really good ideas, but there are just some of them that, like, that the American people have to be like, dude, you're totally wrong, and I mean, I gotta tell you, dude, Candy, Barry, you guys are awesome, man, and we love you a lot. We watch we've seen almost every video we have. I hope that you're gonna come out with some more, because we're kind of anticipating it. But
Well, actually, Jonas introduced me to you, Barry.
yep,
At first I was like, this is probably just gonna be another
stupid video.
dumb video.
Yeah,
But then I really started getting into it, and I watched every one of your videos on YouTube, and I love you, man. You're the shit,
yeah,
and keep up the good work,
hell yeah,
because you have filled me with so much more knowledge. And when it comes to legal things like being stopped by a police officer and ways to avoid getting busted
busted or
or
searched
searched, raided, you
or
have
raided. Yeah.
um,
I also want to point out the thing about the FLIR camera again. That was cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
I like that whole idea of directing the heat underground. That's
yeah,
pretty sweet.
from the grow lights and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah,
Because I was going to say that it's not illegal to have an actual garden in your house indoors, right? It's just illegal. What's illegal is what's in the garden, and
right.
that's a big factor. There is that, like, these people will. I mean, you did it on Copbusters, man. Like, they raid people every day who have normal gardens and are growing food, fruits, and vegetables, man. Whatever they want to grow, plants or whatever, and they just bust them because they thought they were pot growers. And I've read a few things online about that, and I thought it was pathetic. They still put the guys in jail saying it was illegal, and nobody had any illegal stuff in their garden. And I think it's really pathetic, dude. They use these FLIR cameras as a way of saying, oh well, you have a fucking dot that's showing how hot your this vent is, and obviously it's a said grow light,
Right.
and yeah, maybe it might be, but is there anything illegal in it? And if there isn't, they'll just fucking probably take and you know what do they call that when they set someone up or whatever? It's
Set up.
No, well, yeah, set up, but there's another word for it where they basically what they do is they try to get someone in trouble by, even if they not broke the law, but they don't want to look like idiots. They'll stash or not stash, but God, what's that? They'll plant evidence. That's what.
Oh
they do.
yes, yes.
When they plant evidence.
Yep.
Sorry about the delay. But here we got 6.
Yeah, we're only at 5 minutes. We're good another
Okay.
5.
So yeah, and I think it's stupid, dude. That's really against the law for a police officer or any kind of law enforcement officer to do, and I think it's stupid, man. I mean, why would somebody want to jeopardize their obviously good career just to get someone in trouble so that they can make money or whatever, you want to call it, so, I mean, another thing I got to point out to Barry is how stupid it is for them in Maine to fucking put it in charge of the DHS workers about the dispensaries and the medical marijuana cards and the, whatever. That's fucking dumb, dude. I mean, come on. Think right. You know what I'm saying? Right, Brad?
Yes. Also, I wanted to point out, Barry, I noticed the older cops, the ones that have been in the force for quite a while, tend to be, in my personal experience, tend to be more lenient, and
Sorry, bro.
they tend to be more lenient in, if they catch you doing something, they may let you go because
Depending on what it is, of course.
right. If it's like a murder, obviously they're not gonna let you go.
Yeah,
if it's something dumb,
Right.
But I noticed the rookies, like the new cops, right out of the
Brown nosers.
yeah, right out of the academy.
They want brownie points.
Yeah, they want brownie points, so they will arrest you for anything they possibly can. So I think that
Avoid rookies.
that it should be added to be especially careful around rookie cops.
Not just that, but if Barry's going to do cop busters more, maybe you should come here to Maine, dude. I mean, Barry, you should come to Maine.
Yeah.
I mean, like, come on, dude. There's not just where we live, which I will leave nameless, but not just where we live, but also the fact of other towns around Maine. There are a lot of crooked cops in this state, dude.
There is, yeah.
And like I've seen more than once someone who like took a bribe, not from a police officer, but a police officer took a bribe from a civilian, and I'm telling you, dude, like if I had a video camera, I would have so totally recorded that shit, because that'd have been great. You wouldn't have been able to hear what he says, but obviously you can read lips or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard what I said or saw what I said, but, Anyways, Barry, we love you, man. We really do,
We
dude.
support you, man. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work, man. We support you 100%.
Yeah. And this fucking, like Obama said, this war on drugs is an utter failure.
Yes, it is.
Utter fucking failure.
And Barry, I can say that you have not said one thing that I disagree with.
Yeah, I agree with everything he says.
Exactly, me too.
I mean, like, you got Jimmy Crack Corn over here, fucking, I know, it's time restraint. Jimmy Crack Corn over here is growing a fucking pot plant, and the DEA is more worried about him than he is pharmaceutical fucking companies making drugs that kill people, hundreds of thousands of people every year, and it's
You know what I think? You know why I think one reason why marijuana is illegal? Because marijuana can be grown. It is a plant that can be grown,
Yep.
and it has medical purpose.
Mhm.
And they don't want marijuana around because they'll be losing money.
Yeah, they lose hundreds of millions of dollars every year because
Pharmacies will be losing money because people will be able to grow their own
Mhm.
medicine.
But then again, they're going to make within 5 years. They'll probably make over $100 million, or even billion for crying out loud. Just on. I mean, I'm telling you, they just did a trial run on this shit. 1 year, just 1 year, man. It would be so great.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
and like then we could be like, this is a trial run, see how much we can make. If we make enough.
Us, potheads that are real, mellow and
Mhm.
and easygoing wouldn't have to go to a dark alley, to
get
the marijuana
from a dealer.
from a dealer,
And it's these fucking dealers who are killing people like us, and like it's unfortunate, but I'm sorry, we're out of
We're
time.
almost out of time. We've got like 9:50. We've got like 10 seconds left.
Yeah,
We're gonna
this
have to
is,
cut one short.
This has been controversial subjects with Brad and Jonas. Love you guys.
Peace.
Peace.